Well, happy Wednesday, everybody. Looks as though the people in New York had their fun. They indicted the former president, passed along a list of charges. It's all a dog and pony show, and I don't say that in defense of Donald Trump, but just ask yourself something. If Donald Trump came out in February and had said, I am retiring from politics, I'm going to go back to Mar-a-Lago, I'm not going to be a candidate in the 2024 presidential election, I'm going to go off and retire bigly. If he had said that back in February, would any of this be happening? Ask yourself that honestly. Second question, if you're still not convinced, what if that had been somebody else who had done that and they were maybe a state level politician or a governor or somebody like that? Do you really think all this would be going on? I kind of doubt it. But nevertheless, that's how the system goes. I don't think he's going to get a fair trial in New York. Maybe if they moved it to Staten Island or upstate, possibly. But these people in the political positions in New York, they're all of like mind. And Trump has done some things in his life that piss people off. I got to admit that. He definitely has. He's a narcissistic bully. And even people who don't know him just kind of hate him in a way. But on the other hand, there are a lot of people right now who don't really care for Trump, but they think he's getting a wrong deal. I think the Democrats are very good at political strategy. They're playing three-dimensional chess while the Republicans so often play chutes and ladders. But part of this, it's going to instill a big bump in Trump's popularity. So much so that he might decide, or the Republican voters might decide in the primaries that he's their candidate for 2024. The Democrats, correctly or mistakenly, believe that Trump will be easier to defeat in the general election than somebody else like perhaps Ron DeSantis. And maybe this is their strategy to get him up there, get him through everything, and then have a Democrat defeat him in the general election. Now, who's that Democrat going to be? Is it going to be Joe Biden? Is it going to be Harris? I don't know. But I've got another video I'm going to put out where I'm going to throw out a really wacky theory about that, which might not turn out to be so wacky after all. But anyway, it's just part of the process. We just have to let it roll, and maybe there will be a good third-party candidate in the election, because if it comes down to Trump and Biden again, it's going to be the same thing. The people who vote for Trump are going to be voting against Biden. People who vote for Biden will be voting against Trump. So I can honestly say I didn't vote for Trump either time. I still think Biden is worse, but I didn't vote for him either. I voted third party, but you can hate on me for that, but I live in Virginia. It's a blue state in federal elections anyway, so it didn't matter. But nevertheless, we'll have to just see how it plays out. And, I have a feeling this is not the last we're going to see of the Orange Man, that's for sure. Anyway, stay tuned for another video. I'll drop one after this.